So I hope you enjoy. Also, if you'd like to join the community, make sure to like, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, well, let's just jump right into it. I love this series, and I'm glad other people have been liking it too. Also, guys, I just hit 100 subscribers. Yay! Thank you, everybody, so much for the support, and I'm excited to see where our channel goes. Okay, so starting off strong with Omnath, locus of all. Just look at that art. Oh my goodness. I love this one. I think I got this one at a pre-release. I might be wrong. Okay. Omnath, locus of all. It is one white mana, one blue mana, one black or Phyrexian mana, one red mana, and one green mana. It is a legendary creature, Phyrexian elemental. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black mana instead. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card if it has 3 or more colored mana symbols in its mana cost. If you do, add 3 mana of any combination of its colors and put it into your hand. If you don't, reveal it and put it into your hand. 4/4. Oh, so my first commander deck was Omnath, locus of mana. So I will say that Omnath has kind of a special place in my heart for that. It was the first one that I actually put effort into. So Shepherd of Rot. This is one colorless, one black mana creature, zombie cleric. Tap. Each player loses 1 life for each zombie in play. My priest swore loyalty to the Cabal, not until death, but beyond it. Cabal, patriarch. 1/1. Liliana, Dread Horde General. I love the art for her as well. I mean, everybody loves Liliana, but if you ever read her lore, it's super tragic. But I don't know. I do like her, but she's not my favorite. So, anyways, Liliana, Dread Horde General. It is 4 colorless and 2 black mana. Legendary Planeswalker, Liliana. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. Her +1 ability, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Her -4 ability, each player sacrifices 2 creatures. And her -9, each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and sacrifices it. She starts with 6 loyalty. She's still kind of a badass, but yeah. Death Baron. It is a 1 colorless and 2 black mana creature, zombie. Skeletons you control and other zombies you control get a +1/+1 and have death touch. For the Necromancer Barons, killing and recruiting are 1 and the same. 2/2. Empty the pits. This one is a pretty good card. I know a lot of people like to use this card as I don't want to say last ditch effort, but I've definitely seen a lot of players just use this as a power move. So, Empty the Pits. It is 2x colorless mana and 4 black mana. casting the spell pays for 1 colorless. Put X to 2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield. Tapped, 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 tapped. The Sultai would rebuild the empire on the back of the dead. It's so macabre. I love it. I'm not really a black player. I'm more of a Nelia player. But I understand the power and the allure of the color black. I mean, obviously, it's very macabre for starters. The art is so gorgeous, and the mechanics can be super whack. So. Joel Riel, voice of Salfir. Voice of Salfir. Look at that art. Oh my goodness. That is literally so gorgeous. Who's the artist for this? Hernanda Souza. I hope I said that right. Hernanda Souza. Hernanda Souza. Yeah. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright. She is 2 colorless and 1 green and 1 blue mana. Legendary creature. Human druid. Druid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land you control becomes an XX green and blue bird creature with flying and haste until the end of turn. Where X is the number of cards in your hand, it's still a land. Whenever a land creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It is a 3/3. We've already gone through quite a few. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Okay, a lot of black cards today. Graph Harvest. You know, looking at this kind of gives me like Bloodborne vibes. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's really pretty. Okay, Graph Harvest. It is 1 black mana, so very cheap. Enchantment. Zombies you control have menace. They can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. For 3 colorless and 1 black, exile a creature card from your graveyard and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So this card is rather ghoulish, and I don't know if I'm a big fan of the art, but I appreciate the technique. It is Megrim. It is 2 colorless and 1 black mana enchantment. Whenever an opponent discards a card, Megrim deals 2 damage to that player. It's a vicious cycle. Stress breeds pain. Pain breeds stress. It's simply beautiful, wouldn't you agree? Vradian Vampire Nocturnes. I really like the flavor text, though. I'll give them that. It's really pretty. Okay, this one is pretty well known, especially as a black player. Okay. Endless Ranks of the Dead. Oh, look at that art. Oh my goodness. I maybe have played with this card in a deck once in one of my decks, and I wish I could use it in so many others if it was just for the art, you know. But I am not a big zombie player personally. I appreciate the mechanic and it can be very OP, but like I said, I'm more of a Nelia player, so I don't know. I really appreciate people that can do mechanics that are favored by a certain color, like a counter deck that's not blue or a life gain deck that's not white. But maybe if I can find enough zombies that are not black, I might be able to, well, I don't know. Okay, Endless Ranks of the Dead. 2 colorless and 2 black. Enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, create X to 2 black zombie creature tokens where X is half the number of zombies you control, rounded down. With Thrabins. With Thrabin's army recalled to its city walls, outlying villagers were left to fend for themselves. Sidisi, Undead Vizier. It is 3 colorless and 2 black mana. Legendary creature, Zombie Naga. Death Touch. Exploit. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When Sidisi Undead Vizier exploits a creature, you may search your library for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. So, not a terrible tutor. It is a 4/6. So, Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness. This is a promo card, and you can see it is 2004. I think that the art is glorious for this. I have never put it in a deck, and I should. I wish that I sleeved it, because I can't remember if I got this and it was kind of like, oh, that breaks my heart. I think that's how I got it, which is really unfortunate because it's so beautiful. Also, can we talk about how much anxiety you might get when you see a player come to your pod without sleeves? Oh, it breaks my heart. Call me elitist, but it is tragedy, especially when they have expensive cards. Like, oh my gosh, I saw somebody bridge shuffle their deck once, and I about freaking died. So, okay. Eternal Witness. It is 1 colorless mana and 2 green mana. Creature, Human Shaman. When Eternal Witness enters the battlefield, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. I have watched over this land since the first seedling emerged from the primeval soil. And the art is by Scott M. Fisher. It is a 2/1. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. Alrighty, this one's a staple. Thought Vessel, Thought Vessel, Thought Vessel. I prefer some of the variant art to this. I'm not gonna lie. This one is like cute, but I've seen it in so many of my decks. I just want a little more. Thought Vessel. It is 2 colorless mana. Artifact. You have no maximum hand size, and you can tap it to add 1 colorless mana. Infinite possibilities contained in a finite space. So this one is kind of like, it may not be everybody's favorite card, but the art symbolized a very important time in Liliana. When she was Professor Onyx, pretty sure it was Onyx, yeah. And that is confronted by the past, confront the past. Oh, it is so sad. My goodness. Okay, it's X colorless mana and 1 black mana. Sorcery Lesson. Choose 1. Return target planeswalker card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Or remove twice X loyalty counters from target planeswalker and opponent controls. So it's not terrible. It just might not be everybody's cup of tea. But I think when, Liliana gets to this point in her backstory, it's really tragic. Okay, guys, one more. I want you to pick one. See if you'll pick the one I pick. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Did you pick this one? If you did, congrats. We're on the same. Okay. Erebos, God of the Dead. Come on. There we go. Erebos, God of the Dead. The art is also spectacular. It is 3 colorless and 1 black mana. Legendary enchantment creature, God. Indestructible as long as your devotion to black is less than 5. Erebos isn't a creature. Each black mana in your mana cost of permanents you control counts towards your devotion to black. Your opponents cannot gain life. For 1 colorless and 1 black and paying 2 life, you may draw a card. Okay, guys. Well, it was a pleasure and a privilege to be able to read these cards to you, and I know it was a short video, but hopefully that'll keep you interested. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time.